Welcome. I am Dr. Catherine Hall Newberg, and it is with great joy that I welcome you to the final shamanic journey from my book, The New Eden, Paradise Retold. And with this journey, we will be embodying the frequency of devotion. It is the capstone of our curriculum into stabilizing the frequencies of the new Eden within us. Before we jump in, I'd like to mention that if you have been documenting changes, and as we finish, your evolution and ascension will continue over weeks and months to come. So staying aware of the changes that are happening, the shifts, the transformations that are happening in your physical world, in your physical life, in your emotions, and in your body. There is a space for you to share that on my website. I'm very interested in the transformations that happen for the people who engage with this work. And my website is booksofeden.com, and under the tab of research, there's just a very easy form to fill out if you would like to share your experiences. So I want to mention that before we move in. Devotion. Normally, I will read a short excerpt or an excerpt from the short teachings before the journeys. But this teaching is so whole in and of itself, I invite you to discover it in your own way. And what I want to say before we begin is that devotion is connected to, very intertwined with, the act of worship. And I believe, especially in our culture, we can be wary of worship because it's so often been co-opted in service to the ego. And what I want to assure you of is that the part of you that knows how to worship is the part of you that is divine. The ego doesn't know how to worship. And so as you discover the highest form of your devotion, you will naturally open your heart to worship that which is worthy of you and that which amplifies your inner light. So worship and devotion are not something to be afraid of. There's something to embrace, and once you do, you will find the deepest desires of your heart moving upwards and outwards into your waking life. And with that blessing, we will begin. Visualization for devotion. Prepare your space. Find somewhere quiet and comfortable where you will not be disturbed. This is your time, just for you, to rest and connect. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Follow the quiet stream of your breath as it flows into your lungs. Feel as your chest rises and falls, slowing into its natural rhythm. Feel your belly relax. Feel the muscles around the base of your spine and let them relax completely. The air around you is infused with light. As you bring it into your lungs, it disperses through your body. The light you breathe is intelligent, and it effortlessly delivers healing, nourishment, and joy to each of the different parts of your body, giving every organ exactly what it needs. This light irradiates your skin, bringing a glow to your whole body. Allow your eyes to relax. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing and letting go. Allow your jaw and tongue to relax. Let your limbs become pleasantly heavy. A pleasant, warm energy begins to flow up your body, emanating from the earth. As it flows through your body, it feels as though each part of your body is expanding beyond your physical dimensions. The energy washes into your feet and your toes uncurl and expand. The muscles of your calves expand, your knees feel light and spacious. The energy washes up your thighs, your hips, and lower back, waves of soft light, washing tension and worry from the muscles around your spine, your jaw, your face, your forehead, your eyes, your crown. A wave of relaxation cascades down your shoulders, your arms flowing out, your fingertips. Feel your body, your whole body tingling, letting go, and taking on new dimensions. A shimmering, diamond-bright pyramid rises around and above you. It glints with gold and tourmaline, moonstone, sapphire and ruby and amethyst. You are now held in a field of calm protection. You are safe and cared for, and all of your needs are met. Rest in this moment, feeling safe and cared for, of knowing that your needs are and always will be met. A golden vortex opens before you, rotating slowly, rising through the top of the pyramid. This is a divine portal, ready to remove anything you no longer want to carry. Purse your lips and breathe out slowly but with some force, as if blowing out a row of candles. You will take 5 deep breaths this way. Inhale. With your first exhale, watch any remaining tension flowing out from all of your muscles. The tension leaves on the breath and is sent into the golden vortex, taken far, far away, never to return. Without thinking, without trying. Simply notice what it looks like as it leaves you. Notice any sensations, memories, or thoughts that surface as you let it go. Inhale. With your second exhale, watch the excess fires and sparks of your nervous system flowing out on the stream of breath. Without thinking, without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This sparking energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. Inhale. With your third exhale, watch as all density and stuckness lodged in your cells unsticks and flows out on the stream of your breath. Without thinking, without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. Inhale. With your fourth exhale, watch as all of the thoughts and stories of the outside world gather into one reservoir within you and then flow out on the stream of your breath. Without thinking and without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. Inhale. And with your final exhale, let anything that is still left within you, anything you still want to let go of, come out on the stream of your breath. You do not have to know what it is. Simply let it go. Without thinking, without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. The vortex gently closes up, disappearing into a tiny pinprick of light. Then all becomes dark and still. Take a moment to rest in your body and notice the effect of this release. You are standing on a path in the crisp early morning, just before dawn. You can see only dimly the path winding in front of you. Your heart tells you this is the right path and that you are in the right place. Instinctively, you know that this path leads to the peak of a mountain. You know there's something waiting for you at the top, something more precious than you can understand. You do not know what the mountain or its peak look like, but you know you must go there. Every fiber in your being comes alive with longing for that which is at the top of the mountain, the end of this path. You want it so much that you stand on the edge of pain. You are plunged into the center of a raging confluence where pain, grief, desire, and ecstasy meet. Allow this feeling to course through your veins now. Allow it to open you with its magnitude. The feeling subsides, leaving behind a quiet determination, glowing calmly and resolutely in the center of your heart. You feel no fear as you step decisively onto the path in front of you. The sun rises as you walk, bathing the landscape in new light, warming you delightfully after the chill of the dim pre-dawn. You are grateful for this warmth and walk purposefully, without rushing, but without pausing either. You feel strong and capable, with the desire of the unknown mountaintop driving you forward. Look around. What do you see on this path? What does the landscape look like? You walk a long way. Then, the path becomes very rocky and very steep. You scramble up rocks that are cold and slippery under your hands. You come to a sheer rock face, and without hesitating, you begin to climb. You are now high above the stones below, but you remember. You remember the bridge you had created before out of thin air. You know that there is nothing to fear. Calmly, you find handholds and footholds that seem to appear whenever you need them. You become tired, but you breathe loving, golden light into your arms, your legs. Your muscles ache with strain, but you push onwards. Again and again, you find strength that you didn't know you possessed. You find this strength to be surprisingly effortless, even as your muscles quake. You move upwards without doubt or fear. You know you cannot go back down. You cannot turn back. You can only continue onwards and upwards. You bring your focus into the present moment, breathing an aureole of light around your body. Your entire life becomes concentrated into a single point. One handhold, one foothold, then the next. In this way, you climb up the cliff and are soon grasping the top of the rock face. You haul yourself up and over the edge and lay for a moment on the ground, breathing and resting. When you have rested, you continue on. Presently, you come to a vast, raging river. The water is running high and fast. You know it could close over your head instantly if you stepped in. You feel the heaviness of fear descend on you. And you stand at the bank for a moment, considering. You do not for a moment consider turning back. You think instead about how to get across this river. You feel urgency and drive to ford it, but there is no bridge. Your heart soothes you, and you listen. Your heart says, wait. You make camp by the side of the river and wait. Days go by, and you become impatient. Still, your heart says, wait. You devise many schemes. You throw stones into the river to see if you can make a bridge. You try making a rope out of toughened grasses. You walk up and down and up and down the bank and find no place where it narrows. You find no bridge. Always, you come back to the place of the crossing and the voice of your heart. Wait, it says. So you wait. You find the waiting more difficult than climbing the rock face, where all of life was action and focus. In the stillness of this waiting, when nothing seems to be happening, voices rise up within you. These are jeering voices, judgmental voices. They say all of the things that you fear. By the banks of this river, you feel as though you are no one. You are nowhere. You are in between, not moving and yet not giving up. In these long, listless days, you question everything. You question every choice you have ever made. You wonder if the cruel, jeering voices are telling the truth. You wonder if this is the right path. You wonder what you were ever thinking to start out on something so unknown. You think about all the things you could have had, the lives you could have lived had you chosen differently. You wonder if you will be stuck here forever. In the safety of this moment, let those voices rise up so you can recognize them in the future. What do they say? What do they sound like? As you listen, know that they tell only lies. One day, you retrace your steps back down the path that you had walked so long ago. You find it overgrown and inhospitable, no longer accommodating your steps. You know now that turning back is impossible. The way has closed behind you. Some days, by the implacable river, you cry out in desperate anger and frustration. Some days you lie lifeless and discouraged, unable even to stand. Some days you make games out of stones and talk to the birds that land nearby. In the safety of this moment, let all of these feelings rise up so you can recognize them in the future and know that they have no power over you. Let these feelings, anger, frustration, discouragement, loneliness, whatever else is within you, let these feelings sweep through you and release. Ayate Rushtino Ayate Ambakayate Embody One day, after many days of waiting, you notice that the river is lower and slower than it was. Hope flares in you, but you suppress it quickly, not daring to believe that after so much time, you may be able to continue forward. You have almost forgotten why you are here. There's something tempting about staying here by the riverbank forever. Over the course of the next long, sunny days, the river loses its force and turbulence. Then, one day, your heart says, "Now." The image of the mountaintop kindles back in your heart. You remember, and longing sears you once more. You have to know what is at the top. You gather your things and walk easily across the river, splashing as you go. After some time, you come to a place where the path splits. You must choose, right or left. You do not know where these paths lead. You tune into your heart. It tells you all paths lead to the top of the mountain, and you cannot make a wrong choice. You choose. Which direction do you choose? Sometimes as you walk, you come across other travelers, their paths crossing with your own. Some question you, asking if you have ever been to the top of the mountain, trying to understand why you must go there if you have never seen it. You cannot explain, and the explanations take too much of your time. These travelers throw you into doubt. You learn to avoid these travelers. You remain pleasant, but quiet, sharing nothing of your plans. You continue moving. Some travelers are helpful. Sometimes their paths align with yours for a time and you walk together. You are sometimes tempted to join these travelers on their paths. Their paths seem more exciting than yours, and you yearn for company, as your path can feel very lonely at times. Each time you try to cross over to a path that is not your own, however, you become lost and dissatisfied. Sometimes, when you step back onto your path and leave the other travelers, they react poorly, calling you names. You learn to let go and forgive yourself for straying. You learn not to listen to any voice that does not harmonize with the voice of your heart. You learn to stay on your own path, to let the other travelers come and go as they need and as their paths allow. Your path is your very own. It is the constant thread that leads you onwards. You walk and walk. For years you walk. Sometimes you reach a summit or a nice place to rest, and you think, this must be it. And you stop. You try to make a home here. Deep down, though, you know it is not the place. It is not the summit. It is not your home. Eventually, and sometimes with much heartbreak, you leave that place behind, that place that was not home. You do not know what is at the top of the mountain, but you know you will know it when you arrive. Over time, you notice that you are changing. Your body changes, and with trepidation and some grief, you allow it to change. You become like an animal walking through its natural habitat. As this happens, the path becomes smoother. The clamoring voices become quieter. The way becomes easier. The obstacles less difficult to surmount. You become more and more certain of yourself and your steps. You know when this happens that you are nearing your destination. You look down at your body now, so different from the form that set out on this path. You do not recognize that person any longer as you. What do you look like now? What does it feel like to be you in your natural habitat, treading the clear and narrow path to your apex? Take time now to continue walking along that path. Notice what arrives, what or whom emerges in front of you. Possibly you receive messages, wisdom, downloads as you walk. Pause, listen, and notice. Hambuke ayustionio teteanako. Tiani nia titia dodaya kokame de le itchta komini ochtadio. Oh, mboki aret in nunu tital. At last, you behold the peak of your mountain. The peak you have been seeking for so long. You have spent so many hours imagining it, but it looks different than you imagined. What does it look like? Take the first image and know that it can change every time you return. Madetaya ko oyende tele ushtudiande ke obogaya tataya nindad. Hab rechiti agik ente toshtaya kombitiatat. Mata kaya tentele stad. Mata dayak. You know now you are close. But you have learned patience. There is still ground to cover. Here, towards the top, the path dissolves, and you see there are hundreds and hundreds of ways you can reach the summit. Your heart guides you step by step. Somehow, you know that the obstacles have all been removed, and that the way in front of you is clear and easy. You do not celebrate yet, however. After all this time, you can hardly dare hope that the final few steps will be easy. Finally, you take the final step and stand upon the summit. Someone or something is waiting for you there. It is that which has driven you forward day after day, year after year, step after step. It is the thing you have dreamed of, hoped for, imagined, longed for. It is the deepest, unspoken yearning of your tender heart. What is it? Run to it now as it opens its arms to you. Bring it into your heart. Take time to be with it. Let it speak to you. is now time to bring this feeling of completion and rest into your waking life. Breathing deeply, you bring the light of deep contentment into your lungs, into your belly, and into your heart. Contentment flows from your heart into every cell of your body. Keeping your eyes closed, become aware of your physical body. Bring movement into your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your shoulders. With eyes still closed, raise your right hand and gently but firmly tap your sternum and anywhere else that feels good to imprint these feelings, these messages into your body. Still resting in this feeling of deep and abiding contentment. Open your eyes. Remain still for a few moments as you take in your surroundings. And gradually, when you're ready, move back into your waking life. Before you engage in any practical tasks, take time to journal, write, or create a voice recording to reflect on what you experienced. Note how you feel and what has changed for you. This act of reflection will even more firmly imprint the experience of this journey into your body. Know that over the course of this journey, many deep and loving messages have been seeded into your subconscious. They will continue to rise to the surface over the days and weeks, months, and even years to come. Trust in the process of their growth and of your own unfolding. Honor yourself for your courage and know that you have stepped in and catalyzed a cycle of transformation that will bring you into your most joyful, most thriving life. The secret garden of your heart, your own indwelling and eternal Eden. Beloved, blessed be, and so it is.